Hey everyone, it's MK. Welcome back to MK Quilts and MK Quilts University for this installment of What's Up with MK. This one, a What's Up with MK and Ellen. Look at this cute quilt that she's finishing here on our Amara 24. So this was one of those quilts where Ellen and I decided to team quilt it. So we did it together. I did a layout for the top portion. Ellen finished it up with her ruler work and free motion, and it turned out great. Let's take a look at the layout and some final pictures of this quilt. All right, so here, like I normally do, 99.9% of the time, I start with some layout and rendering using my Pro Stitcher running in simulation mode. This is a very easy setup, just an inside fit with some borders and a cornerstone. Of note on this one, a couple of things. You'll see that bottom area in the middle has been left blank. Obviously, that's what I'm saving for Ellen to do her magic on. The second thing is I decided to use a piano key in the outer border. I wanted a rounded edge piano key, however, and so I chose the one on top. And if you'll notice, the original size is not really matching what I ultimately stitched out, and I did some cropping on that. The reason I approached it that way was so that it had a nice rounded edge where it met the seam, but that it was easy to crop along the outside edge. Now you'll see on this picture, I chose some bubbles there in the cornerstones. I wasn't exactly sure about that, so I gave Ellen some free rein to make a change on those corners, since she did most of the stitching on this while I was out of town teaching. All right, and what you're looking at here is the exact same layout, just opened in Pro Stitcher Designer. We like to do that so that we can group some things together, color like items, and print a nice, crisp, clean image of the layout so that who's ever stitching it has a nice roadmap to look at while stitching. And here you're seeing the exact same layout, just with the cornerstones that Ellen swapped out. And I absolutely 100% agree. Those feathers look much better, ties in with the feather that we used on the inside of the quilt. And here is just a couple of pictures that we snapped before we shipped this off to our client. You can see there some of the Pro Stitcher work and then a little bit close up of Ellen's wonderful free motion quilting. You guys, this was a really easy quilt as far as what I call layout and rendering. What you're looking at on the screen right now is just the home page of MK Quilts University. So if you want to know where to learn how to do what I just showed you, if you want to do your layout and rendering in Pro Stitcher Premium running in simulation mode, then you're going to come on over to university.mkquilts.com, get yourself an account, and you're going to come over to the Getting Started tab. This is a listing of the courses that I recommend that you take when you're first brand new to my site and wanting to know about Pro Stitcher courses. Basically, the course that I would recommend if you want to do this inside fit edge to edge is this course right here. It's called Inside Fit Edge to Edge with easy offset borders. In this class, I go through setting up a line drawing, how I'm thinking about choosing designs for the inside area of a quilt, how I think about choosing designs, easy ones for the borders, and the like. All right, another course that you could check out would be the MK's Process course, Project Samples from Start to Finish. In this class, I have taken a smattering of projects that I have worked on over the years, and I start in this course as I do with every quilt. Sometimes it's a line drawing. Sometimes it's using the backdrop tool with Pro Stitcher Designer. But basically, I take a project from start to finish. How did I think about choosing designs for that particular project? How did I actually do the stitch out steps? So this process course is really a good one for you to see exactly how my brain thinks, how I set it up, and then ultimately how I stitch it out. So that was all Pro Stitcher. If you want to learn how to do all of that using Pro Stitcher Designer, you're going to want to come over here. Let's just search on the word designer and see what comes up. So, of note, probably you might want to start with our Designer Days course. That is a course that Ellen and I did a few years ago at this point, but we kind of take you from the very basics of Pro Stitcher Designer all the way through using it on projects that we focused on at that time. And then down here on the list, you're seeing Paco's face with some of her Pro Stitcher Designer courses. Paco, of course, contributor here at MK Quilts University, and she does fantastic courses with Pro Stitcher Designer. And last, but of course not least, if you want to learn some free motion, let's go ahead and search for that free motion. Ellen has got a lot of stuff up here for free motion quilting. The most recent thing that she did was this 31-day free motion quilting challenge. She did that towards the end of 2024. It was excellent. She also has lots of ruler classes up here. So if you search on the word ruler, you'll get lots of Ellen's courses on ruler work. So there you have it, you guys. That is a day in the life and times of MK and Ellen. And I hope that you will hop on over to your university.mkquilts.com. Get yourself a premium membership, learn some Pro Stitcher with yours truly, learn some designer with lead contributor Paco, or learn some free motion with Ellen. We've got it all for you here at MK Quilts University. All right, you guys, that's all I've got for you for today. From the den to you. Happy quilting, everybody. Bye bye.